Steven Crowder, consistently one of the worst people on this platform. Last time we checked up on him, was banned from his YouTube channel for 7 days, a whole week, a whole blessed week were we free from the tyranny of having to even think about Steven Crowder posting on any platform that he had, at the very least on YouTube. We were free. I felt so full. But today, earlier today, I felt pain. I woke up today with a sharp pain in my chest, and I felt it, and I was like, this is like the voice of 1,000 cringe lords cheering. Something was wrong, and I could feel it. I log on to Twitter today, and I see one of the worst things I've seen on the internet in probably a really long time, all right? And let me tell you a little bit about it. So this is the sharp pain I felt in the morning, all right? It was Steven Crowder tweeting, basically. I gotta zoom in. I gotta zoom in on this one. Zoom. All right, gotta zoom in on this one. Today I'm going to test the theory and have my producer and Morgan kneel on my neck for 9 minutes live on concrete. No tricks, no cuts. We need to walk a mile in another's shoes, 10 a.m. And that's when it hit. Steven Crowder did the George Floyd challenge. All right. He's like a trendsetter. I'm ready for this to start popping up all over TikTok with 15-year-old kids kneeling on each other's necks for 9 minutes to see if they can kill each other. Man, this is going to be the next sick new craze. This is going to be amazing. You guys ready for it? It's going to be right up there with the cinnamon challenge. All right. And the Tide Pod challenge. It's really going to be great. Okay. So this is in Crowder's series where he basically tries to become a myth buster. He goes around seeing how people died, and then he tries to recreate it in the shittiest, goofiest way possible for his millions of fans. And he made it happen here. This guy, all right, he's the problem with America's recidivism rate, all right? This guy literally got released out of a YouTube jail. They gave him the $100, all right? They gave him back all of his stuff from when he got arrested. He has like a backpack. They gave him $100 and a slap on the ass. He stepped off of the bus, and the first thing that he did was pull down his pants to take a massive Hershey squirt shit at the bus stop, and then start flinging it at random pedestrians, and then went on to go try and sell massive amounts of crack cocaine on like a sidewalk across from a kindergarten. All right, this guy, he is just trying to get back into YouTube jail.
To be a human experiment here, because I don't buy it. It's time for me to go outside and live on concrete, knee on neck / shoulder for 9 minutes.
Neon neck / shoulder. And there it starts. Neon neck / shoulder. Oh, it wasn't on his entire neck the entire time? Really? That whole 9-minute video where you can see him kneeling on his neck, his actual neck, that whole time? Really? Thank you, Crowder.
Okay, so for people who what we're going to do here, and again, like Gerald just set up, hopefully Lando gets back from his pee, or otherwise he just doesn't want to be involved with this segment.
Yeah. I'm out.
Look, this is right here because we did.
It's bad when people of the Crowder gang start to dip out of some of the bits that he's trying to do. All right, do I still have this picture in my on my computer? This is from a Steven Crowder video, just so you know. So everyone else was there vibing. When they did this, but now they're starting to dip out.
Did this last week where I showed you, as someone who, and a lot of people out there, you can comment if you've been involved with any grappling sports. These aren't uncommon positions, right? Pinning positions. Yeah. We did it in the studio, and people said, well, that was on carpet, and you didn't do it for that long. I don't want to do this, but again, the point is the drugs, the agitation, the actively resisting arrest, the 3.5 times the lethal dose of fentanyl matters. I don't expect this to be pleasant, but I think that people need to see what it's like with the closest to controlled conditions that we can recreate as far as body mass, weight, situation, to see what it actually might be like if someone is not in an agitated, significantly overdosed state. That's the reason for this, and no camera tricks, no cuts. I believe you'll have me on the whole time.
So yeah, this is basically what he's trying to. So basically, what he's trying to do, he's trying to do the Derek Chauvin's. So I'm pretty sure he dropped this because Derek Chauvin's defense is going to start doing their actual defense sometime soon. So he's like, man, fuck. All right, Derek, he looks just like my dad. I gotta save a brother. He's doing the Lord's work out there. Okay, he didn't do nothing. He didn't do nothing. All right, he didn't do nothing, and I have to save him. So he had to release this video to try and help them out. So basically, this is what he did. Okay, he gets on the ground, and then this dude does this.
Oh my goodness.
It's okay.
Wow. Look at him. Man, that's crazy. Oh, look at it.
There we go.
Go on, Crowder.
Now I'll roll it back.
It's actually more uncomfortable for me because I have a bad shoulder. So my left shoulder right now is popped out of the socket. But
It's 5 seconds in and you don't like it.
Oh, no, of course I don't.
Already complaining.
Hey, you know what, Dave?
Oh my
Sometimes
gosh.
you deserve to be arrested.
Well, no,
and
they
then what?
shouldn't have
Not
known
restrained
that.
him. What I'm telling you is this.
Look at him. Wait a second. Did they take this off the screen? Bro, look at this Weasley fuck. Holy crap, dude. Oh my gosh. Look at him. So this guy is on his legs. And then this guy, the more this plays, the more they start moving back. Look at that. That mic hurts. Yeah, that's why we're skipping. That's why we're skipping forward. We're not gonna deal with that. Look at this. Look, he's on his shoulder. My man's resting on his solar plexus. Chauvin was on Floyd's neck for the entire 9 minutes. His actual neck. I'm not sure. Listen, all right? We all know that Crowder has no fucking brain, but I also didn't know that his anatomy was so fucked up that he had no damn neck either. So this guy couldn't find it. So he just put it in the middle of his back. This is not your neck. This guy is getting a massage from a 150-pound twink right now, and he's saying that he experienced the same things George Floyd did. What a clown, dude.
Yeah, they knew
Well, of course he said he didn't.
They knew that he
Dave,
had something in his system.
Dave, so what is your suggestion, that they should have known that he was on 4 times the dose of fentanyl?
Well, no,
and
they
then what?
shouldn't have
Not
known
restrained
that.
him? What I'm telling.
Oh my God. As he's in here, as this is happening to him, he's actually, this guy is, these two people are genuine. You can't see it. You can't, here, let me see if I can move this for you. Here. There you go. These two people are genuinely, look at their faces. They're so uncomfortable with what's happening here. They can't escape. His body weight isn't fully on him. Oh no. So here's the thing. Here's a really big thing, all right, as well, is that for Chauvin's body weight was directly above Floyd's neck. This guy, his weight's about here, and it's off center from his body. This is not the same. This is not the same restraint that they put George Floyd in. False. This is not true. And he's lying to think that it, and he's lying to try and say that it is, to try and make him feel like some sort of badass. Man, he really did it.
Trained him. What I'm telling you is this. This is unpleasant.
It
But
looks
that's it.
unpleasant.
Yes, but so is prison.
Well, it depends on.
Well,
All right,
there's a
look,
lot of unpleasant
Move
things.
it back to my neck. If you get the picture, whatever you guys think is.
Oh, he said move it back. Wait, why was the time still going if he was like, move it back to my neck? Wait. Wait. We're gonna do a reenactment. Hey man, can you take it off my neck real quick? That's kind of uncomfortable. Man, that fucking piece of shit. He deserved what was coming to him. Man, I could do this for days. Okay, no, put it back on my neck real quick.
Is this close enough? I don't want people to say.
Look at him just rest. Holy crap, he's just touching him. Did you see that? Look at the way he like very casually moved his weight, very slowly, carefully, just rested it back on his upper back.
Back to my neck. If you get the picture, whatever you guys think is this close enough? I don't want people to say that I'm not doing it. So
No,
He's
I
on
think-
his
I think
shoulder blade, dude. And he's trying to say this is a neck. And then this continues and then he moves back up to do this, and now he's on his now he's just sitting on his back. This guy is actually just getting a massage. That's it. That's what he's doing. Does this look the same to you? Wait, they actually thought that they could put up. Okay, wait a second. I'm sorry. This is so stupid. They actually thought that they could put up a picture of this and think that it would work, that this means something. That they're like, oh yeah, guys. I thought that, man, Crowder must think his audience is that stupid. For people to look at these two images and think that they're the exact same, you have to be someone so critically unable to process this information that to believe this, to believe that these two things were the exact same. Chauvin's knee is actually on Floyd's chin here. The degree of separation is 6 inches, and I know 6 inches when I see it. This is not the same. He's an awful person, and he's going to now use this. I did the same thing that George Floyd did, and I lived. You know why? Because I'm a good boy, and I didn't have fentanyl in me. What Floyd did, man, whew, baby, did he? He's basically going to use this to say that Chauvin should be acquitted, and it was the fentanyl, and he did nothing wrong. As he pretends to have a jackbooted, he pretends to have his well-paid, pampered, jackbooted cosplay thug put his knee on his back for maybe 5 minutes out of this 9 minutes.
Up now, right? That's on my head, not my neck.
That's more.
Yeah,
on
that
his
is
head,
high up.
yeah.
But see how he's shifting.
Well, so
was
Tokenawa,
Chauvin.
exactly. Cops don't just sit there and maintain the exact same position. They move
90
around a
seconds.
little bit.
He just shifted weight from, by the way, my neck to the back of my head, where even in early UFCs it was illegal to strike, Dave. I hope this is enough for you.
Well, I
We're giving you a
don't
hard
see
time
why
a
it's
little
all on me.
You know,
Oh my gosh.
Waited too long for the paramedics to arrive. I think because at first what you put on that sheet was right away knee on his neck. No, right away was cruel. No, said I'm not going to shoot you. Air-conditioned car. Tried to work with.
What the fuck? Hey, I mean, they didn't start trying to cut pieces of flesh off of him. I mean, he did the first time he saw him. Mind you, the reason why they were even there in the first place was because Floyd maybe had a counterfeit $20 bill on him. All right. That's the reason why he was there. And Crowder, the bar is so low for people interacting with the police for Crowder. And he's like, well, he didn't shoot him. Who was talking about people shooting him? What are you talking about? Why were guns even brought up into this situation? This guy was not a threat to... Okay. To imagine that this guy was a threat to 6 police officers with nothing on him but his shoes and his like jean shorts. The imagination is just incredible to justify this guy getting killed unjustifiably using undue force and murdering this man without any care, having to be pushed off of him when the EMS get there. He just didn't care. People like Shapiro, people like Crowder and the lot, they don't care about citizens' lives. Black lives less, but citizens' lives, they don't care. Because if this happened to you, if this happened to any other person, they'd be more likely than not, they'd be doing the same exact thing, trying to justify it, play it off, try to pretend that nothing's wrong here. And there's no bigger problem going on here. It's just people flipping out from some shitty little drug doer who got murked by his own bad deeds.